Today I'm going to review the H&K MP5 BB gun. Let's start with the basic specifications. It uses .177 caliber steel BBs. The velocity is 400 feet per second. It's powered by CO2. It holds 40 rounds in the magazine. And typically this gun costs around $99. The first good thing I have to say about the gun is it comes in a real box and not one of those plastic bubble packs that you have to cut open. The gun looks like it's made of metal, but it's actually plastic. But let me be clear, there's such a thing as cheap plastic and good plastic. This one's made of good plastic. It has a good feel to it and is heavy enough to be realistic. The rear sight is adjustable using these two screws, which I had to do upon receiving it. So, here's how you insert the CO2. Push this pin and pull it the rest of the way out, like this. And pull the stock down and you'll find the CO2 chamber. Grab a CO2 canister and push it in as far as it will go. Then lock the stock back. You'll need to fold the rear part of the stock over to the side. Now you can tighten this little thumb screw and you should hear the canister being pierced. To load the magazine, you can pull this lever all the way until it locks. If you want to unlock it, press the little button on the bottom. Don't forget to press it when done loading the BBs or the gun won't work. You will have to put the BBs in one at a time. Be prepared to drop a few during this process. The good news is, once you get it loaded, you have 40 shots before you need to do this again. Then you can insert the magazine into the gun. Here's how you would chamber a BB, but I'm not sure this step actually serves any purpose. It has a safety switch on both sides. Let's get right to the spam test. I had to turn the gun sideways because the magazine was in the way. After removing the wrapper, I could see that the BB went all the way through and dented the other side. So there's no need to open the can, so I'll go ahead and give this gun a spam score of 0.9. Next is the target test to check for accuracy. I will shoot 11 shots from 20 feet away. It was supposed to be 10 shots, but I lost count, so you get 11. Anyway, the gun is obviously very accurate. However, the sights are hard to see, especially when aiming at dark objects. I've seen other reviewers complain about the sights as well. Alright, I want to show you how long it takes to empty 40 rounds out of this magazine. I've got a big old ant pile over here that's going to be a nice recipient of these rounds, so let's see how long it takes. I think we ran out. Oh look, they're really mad now. Alright, so what are my final thoughts on this gun? I'd say it's pretty well built for $99. I would mention you can't really attach any scopes or laser sights to it. I did see some mentions on some reviews saying that if you got some equipment made for the real MP5 that somehow you can mount it on there. I'm not real sure how. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to that. Another little thing I saw, somebody else was reviewing this online and they said that if you were to pull this lever back and lock it like this, that it would still fire and that it would have more velocity. So I didn't give that a try. I probably ought to go fire it in another can of Spam and find out, but I don't have the time. I need to get this done. I would also say I like the ambidextrous safety. If you can see, this actually works on both sides. So that's pretty nice, and it's real easy to use with your thumb too, and that's nice because some safeties are real hard to turn on. I also like the way the CO2 canister is hidden, and you don't even see the thumb screw really unless you look for it. I really hate CO2 powered guns that are supposed to mimic a real firearm and then you can see some little thumb screw on the bottom or something like that. I don't like that. That just looks fake to me. Also the sights, as I mentioned in the video, are not that great. Particularly because if you're shooting at a dark object, you just can't see the front sight because there's no white dot or anything like that on there. You could probably fix that. You could probably paint it or something. But I'm just saying, from the factory, it's not that great. But otherwise, overall, I like it. I love being able to shoot 40 rounds at a time. I'm sure you saw my friendly ants there. They really liked that a lot. So overall, I'd say this is a pretty good gun. It seems to be a real hot seller. I'm going to give this a thumbs up. Until next time.